I gotta stay alive. Lord have mercy on my soul, stand by my side. I killed the old man and I watched him die. Lost a couple niggas, guess he wasn't my round. Hey, play my niggas, lay you down, they all down the ride. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. I gotta stay alive. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. Tell me we don't live in hell. My brother doing 55 in that cell. Nigga claiming he your round, he'll spin shell. Same nigga you put on to hit the stand and tell. How the fuck you turn your back on a nigga that love you? Treat your kids like my kids, treat you like a brother. I told my dog, let's leave the streets to serve the most high. He said, fuck that shit, he tryna sell another pie. His daddy killed him, put him in the trunk, set him on fire. His wife was pregnant, he ain't never get to see his child. Had me thinking to myself, what happened if I die? Look my babies in the eyes, I gotta stay alive. I put my ego on the shelf and my pride to the side. I'm with some niggas who gon' step and got God on their side. Got in the I.S.U.P.K, they keep asking me why. As I do the work of the Lord, I gotta stay alive. Face the east and pray aloud. I seen heaven turn to hell, I gotta stay alive. Lord have mercy on my soul, stand by my side. I killed the old man and I watched him die. Lost a couple niggas, guess he wasn't my round. Hey, play my niggas, lay you down, they all down the ride. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. I gotta stay alive. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive.
You ever pump a pack with a snake by your side?
Yes, I
Seen
did.
a man reach out to God before he died?
Yes, I did.
I know the Lord forgive us for these sins, but I'm starting to think the kingdom of heaven is for these kids. I told my daughters, one man in your bed, I won't stand for less. For my son, I hit your head on that fragile leg. I lost some niggas to that dope, I lost niggas to the feds. Remember Jono tried to stick me for that cheese on that bread. Yeah, I was thuggin' with Lucky and that nigga left me for dead. Endure to the end, cause I listened to what was said. Mother told me she loved me when she was sick up in the bed. I was running them streets, but the truth made me a man. Shit, I don't really speak cause she'll never understand. That's why I ain't even tell her about these voices in my head. I'm still trying to manage my anger like Uncle Craig.
Seen heaven turn to hell, I gotta stay alive. Lord have mercy on my soul, stand by my side. I killed the old man and I watched him die. Lost a couple niggas, guess he wasn't my round. Hey, play my niggas, lay you down, they all down the ride. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. I gotta stay alive. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive.
All right, Shalom, Israel. It's going down. It's the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, start out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander John YAHANNA, man. This is the Tuesday night Brotherhood class, man. You know what I'm saying? If you have any questions, comments, or anything like that, make sure you put it in the chat. If you're a brother or a sister and you're doing your 90, go ahead and make sure you sign in to the chat so you can get recognized, get your credit. Tonight's topic is continuation, you know what I'm saying, on the blessings and the curses, man. We have to understand that, you know what I'm saying, that our forefathers, you know what I'm saying, were given, you know, we had a covenant with the Most High, man. You know what I'm saying? And the Most High told us if we would obey his laws, statutes, and commandments, then we would receive the gifts, you know what I'm saying, the blessings from being obedient. And he also, on the other hand, said that if we were disobedient and decided not to follow the law, statutes, and commandments, then we would suffer the penalties, which are the curses. So that's what we're going to continue with tonight. You know what I'm saying? We're going to break it off like we usually do. You know what I'm saying? If you're a Black, Hispanic, or Native American, you're an Israelite according to the Bible, man. You know what I'm saying? Not to the I.S.U.P.K, not to, you know what I'm saying, Lama Yah or Mabatazar, to, you know what I'm saying, according to the Most High. You know what I'm saying, in these scriptures. You know what I'm saying? When you come into the school right here, you know what I'm saying, there's a you know what I'm saying, there's an order right here. You know, and this is your Israelite starter kit, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what you need when you first come into this school right here. You know what I'm saying? So you can get yourself ready for spiritual warfare. First thing you need is the 1611 King James Bible, man. Nothing else right here. No other iteration of this. 1611 King James Bible, man. You know what I'm saying? This is close as you're going to get to the original text. Right here. Make sure you have a 1611 King James Bible. Also, make sure you have the Apocrypha. You know what I'm saying? Some Bibles already have the Apocrypha in it, you know. A few of them have the Apocrypha in there, but if it doesn't, you know what I'm saying, make sure that you have, or make sure that you get, you know what I'm saying, the Apocrypha. So you can have the complete record, you know what I'm saying, the complete word of the Most High. You're also going to need a Zonda for Compact Bible Dictionary. You know what I'm saying? The Zonda for Compact Bible Dictionary will help you grasp and get a context of what you read, man. You know what I'm saying? The Bible was translated from Old English. So make sure that you get a Zonda for Compact Bible Dictionary where you can look up the words that you need to and get a good understanding and a good context of what you read. You know? And make sure you have a pen and pad so you can write these scriptures down, man. You know what I'm saying? These classes not just for one day. These classes right here, you could go back, you know what I'm saying, and not just take me and off some Balthazar word for it. You could go back, you know what I'm saying, and read these scriptures for yourself. Meditate it on there, you know what I'm saying? Study it. You know what I'm saying? Put it in your inward parts. I mean, in your heart, in your mind. You know? So we're going to break it off, you know what I'm saying? Get into our topic for the night, you know what I'm saying, which is part 2 of the blessings and the curses. So we're going to start off at the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 48. So hold up while I put this on the screen right quick. All right. Let's get it. It's the book of Deuteronomy. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 48. Therefore shall thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness, man. That's where we have been for the last 400 years, man. You know what I'm saying? We you know what I'm saying, are in a place serving our enemies, man. You know, the records, the Bible say that things, you know what I'm saying, you know, don't change, man. The Lord don't change. We have been serving, we've been coming against the same enemy, man. You know what I'm saying? Since the time of Christ, man. Since the time of the Maccabees, man. This is the same enemy that we have had, you know what I'm saying, for thousands of years, man. So the Bible told us, you know what I'm saying, that we would, you know what I'm saying, would be serving our enemy again, man. You know what I'm saying? It said, therefore shall thou serve thy enemy, which the Lord shall send against thee, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord sent this enemy against us, man. Why? You know what I'm saying? Because we wasn't obedient, man. You know what I'm saying? We decided that we wanted to be as the other nations. You know what I'm saying? We wanted to join amongst them, man. You know, we felt like it was too much of a burden, you know what I'm saying, to follow these laws, man. We felt like, you know what I'm saying, that the other nations, they get to do things that we wanted to do. We wanted to join unto them and participate in their sports games. You know what I'm saying? We wanted to eat pork and shrimp and crab like them, man. We wanted to celebrate their gods, man, and serve their gods. And with that, you know what I'm saying, we became, you know what I'm saying, obedient. And the Most High sent our enemies against us, man. You know what I'm saying? It said, thy enemies which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness, man. This means right here, you know what I'm saying? We want for everything, man. You know what I'm saying? When you become, you know what I'm saying, a captive, you know what I'm saying, of another people, man, you depend on everything from those people, man. You know what I'm saying? For the people that have you in captivity. You know what I'm saying? You have to eat what they decide to give you to eat. You know what I'm saying? You have to drink what they decide to give you to drink when they decide to give you something to drink. You know what I'm saying? You have to wear what they decide for you to wear if they give you something to wear at all. You know what I'm saying? We were wanting for the things that we had, you know what I'm saying, when we was free. We couldn't eat the things that we would normally eat, you know what I'm saying, when we was, you know what I'm saying, a nation, man, when we was free people. You know what I'm saying? We didn't want, you know what I'm saying, to eat lawful and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But our enemy, you know what I'm saying, he decided what we would eat, man, and when we would eat. Our enemy decided, you know what I'm saying, what we would drink and when we could drink. And what clothes we could wear. You know what I'm saying? Just continue. And in want of all things. You know what I'm saying? We want for all things. You know what I'm saying? That's why, you know what I'm saying, that back in the 60s and in the early 50s and 40s, you know what I'm saying? We only thing we was wanting was to be equal, you know what I'm saying, with our oppressor. We wanted the basic, you know what I'm saying, humane rights that the oppressor have, you know what I'm saying? But why would your oppressor ever, you know what I'm saying, put you on the same playing field as him? That means that he won't have the same, you know what I'm saying, control of you, you know. And we have to realize that as a people, you know what I'm saying? We have to realize that Martin Luther King's dream, you know what I'm saying, was nothing but, you know what I'm saying, a dream, man. maybe even a nightmare. You thinking that you, the more that you bow your head down, and the more that you know what I'm saying, open your arms up, you know what I'm saying, to give hugs to your enemy, that you know what I'm saying, that'll make him, you know, be less treacherous to you. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that happens with that is stuff, you know what I'm saying, you just make yourself, you know what I'm saying, more capable to be, you know what I'm saying, destroyed by your enemy. You just make it easier for them. You know, it said in nakedness and in want of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. I mean, we know that these scriptures, you know what I'm saying, this Bible is a living book, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, all you have to do is just Google, you know what I'm saying, the you know what I'm saying, us. I am not, so the water. All you have to do is go back and look at the yokes of iron upon our ancestors' neck, man. You know what I'm saying? That's where you get the song Jingle Bells from, man, because they had bells on them, man. You know, these right here, these are apparatuses, you know what I'm saying, to make sure, you know what I'm saying, that you would have the most difficult time getting around, and cause, you know what I'm saying, every foot you would take, you know what I'm saying, somebody would know where you are. You know what I'm saying, have them chains attached to your ankles, man, and to your wrists and upon our neck. You know what I'm saying? These are things that the Bible prophesies that we would experience, man. You know what I'm saying? Thousands of years ago, before the transatlantic slave, man. Slave trade. You know what I'm saying? And it said until he have destroyed thee. You know what I'm saying? That's another prophecy that has come true, man. Because now, you know what I'm saying, you no longer need any chains or any yoke upon your neck now to be obedient. You know what I'm saying? You celebrate 4th of July willingly. You go out and buy firecrackers and break out the barbecue pit, you know what I'm saying, and season the meat and everything, looking forward to 4th of July. You know what I'm saying? When your ancestors, they was in the fields, on the plantation, man. You know what I'm saying? That show how destroyed, how much we have been destroyed as a people, man. You know what I'm saying? When we willing to celebrate our oppressors, you know what I'm saying, independence. And it has absolutely nothing to do with us, man. You know what I'm saying? We willingly go out, you know what I'm saying, and go get a Christmas tree, man, and put it in our goddamn house in the corner. You know what I'm saying? And run up our credit cards and our light bill, the lights on our house, man. You know what I'm saying? This is not, you know what I'm saying? This is not our culture. You know what I'm saying? I don't have that. You know what I'm saying? We willingly go out, you know what I'm saying, and go buy turkeys, man. And celebrate our oppressors, holiday when he went against our brothers, man. We willingly join, you know what I'm saying, hand in hand with our oppressor, man. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing that our oppressor does, you know what I'm saying, in the end, is show us, you know what I'm saying, that we are not welcome. He shows you, you know what I'm saying, when he hunts you down on your front porch, man. When he pulls you over, you know what I'm saying? He shows you by his court system, man. He shows you by the length of jail time he gives you, man, for committing the same crime that he committed, man. Let's drop this. Let's get the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 49. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagles flee. You know what I'm saying? This is the nation right here that you up under captivity right now. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, you know what I'm saying, this Bible, man, you know what I'm saying, that you have with dust on it, you know what I'm saying, that you put your coffee on and never open, man. This is a true living book, man. So this book predicts, you know what I'm saying, prophesies. You know what I'm saying? These are prophecies that have come to pass, man. You know what I'm saying? You are under captivity under a fierce nation, man. It said, the Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, man. You know what I'm saying? Your enemies, you know what I'm saying, came from, you know what I'm saying, from the northern part of the Atlantic Ocean, man, to come get you, man. That wasn't nothing but the Most High, man. Making sure that he, you know what I'm saying, remind you that you didn't keep your end of the deal. It's like from the end of the end of the earth. You know what I'm saying? You know how far the United States is from Africa, man. You know. I believe that it says that it was 3-month voyage. You know what I'm saying? When the ship leaves from the east coast of the United States, you know what I'm saying, to the what's that? To the west coast of Africa, man. The Lord said he's gonna send your enemies, you know what I'm saying, from the end of the earth. As swift as an eagle fleeth, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. You know, we didn't speak English, you know what I'm saying, when the oppressor came and put us in captivity, man. You know what I'm saying? We had our own customs, we had our own language. You know what I'm saying? We had our own religion, man. You know what I'm saying? We had our own nationality. You know, these are the curses, you know what I'm saying, that we, you know what I'm saying, had to end up paying, you know what I'm saying, for not being obedient. Let's continue. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 50. A nation of fierce consonants, you know what I'm saying, which shall not regard the person of old, nor show favor to the young. You know what I'm saying? When we went into captivity, we all, the oppressor, he didn't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Whether you are old or young. What the oppressor did, he put the older people in the house. You know what I'm saying? Have them cleaning up. You know what I'm saying? Sweeping and mopping, making up beds and stuff. The older people, you know what I'm saying? Sewing and doing other untedious things. You know what I'm saying? And the young slaves would be out in the on the plantation, man. You know what I'm saying? Cutting sugar cane, picking corn. You know what I'm saying? Picking cotton, building. You know what I'm saying? Doing hard, tedious, you know what I'm saying, labor. You know what I'm saying? He didn't care. You know what I'm saying? Whether you are old or young, you know what I'm saying? We all went into captivity all together, man. This is an enemy, man. You know what I'm saying? That has, you know what I'm saying? No kind of mercy, you know what I'm saying, for the old or the young. I'm saying, to you, you know what I'm saying, you're just, you know what I'm saying, just a slave, man. You know what I'm saying, here to serve out, you know what I'm saying, your servitude and then die, man. Nothing more, you know what I'm saying? Nothing less. You're just a tool. That's what kind of oppressor, you know what I'm saying? That has been over us for the last 400 years. A nation of fierce conquerors. You know what I'm saying? That shall not regard the person of old, nor show favor to the young. You know what I'm saying? This is all because, you know what I'm saying, our disobedience, man, to the Most High. Man. You know. But this is our time, Israel. This is our time, you know what I'm saying, to put away, you know what I'm saying, put away this punishment that we have, man. You know what I'm saying? We can change this, you know what I'm saying, by coming back to these laws, man. We come back to these laws, you know what I'm saying, and the Most High see that now that we are an obedient nation, then the Most High, you know what I'm saying, he'll stop the punishment, man, and he'll be on our side. You know what I'm saying? Our oppressor thinks that nothing, you know what I'm saying, or no kind of nation or anything can come against him, man. You know what I'm saying? But the Most High, you know what I'm saying, will redeem us, man. It would be so easy, you know what I'm saying, for the Most High to bring his people, you know what I'm saying, out of this captivity, man. But that's all it takes. We don't have to worry about getting an army or a militia or guns or anything like that. That is not our power, man. You know what I'm saying? Our power can destroy the body and the spirit, man, and the soul. That's what kind of power we have, man. But it's something that we have to do in order for that power, you know what I'm saying, to be useful to us, man. And that's to obey. Obey these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. Let's continue. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 51. And he shall eat the fruit of our cattle and the fruit of our land until I be destroyed, which also shall not leave thee either corn, wine, or oil, or the increase of kind. This is, you know what I'm saying? This is all the labor, man. You know what I'm saying? This is all the hard work that you know what I'm saying, that your forefathers have put, you know what I'm saying, into, you know what I'm saying, to being over here in this captivity. And never received any kind of payment for it. This enemy has received 400 years of free labor. When the oppressor decided, you know what I'm saying, decided that we should be able, you know what I'm saying, to be free and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Were you ever really free? You know what I'm saying? When you had all your black cities and black towns, man, you know what I'm saying? That black people, you know what I'm saying, and Native Americans, you know what I'm saying, decided to build up on their own. No, it was taken from you, know what I'm saying, and destroyed. You know what I'm saying? These the prophecies, man, that have come to pass, man. These are for being disobedient. And it said he shall eat the fruit of our cattle, man. You know what I'm saying? All the, you know what I'm saying, all of the crops and cattle, you know what I'm saying, that your forefathers, your ancestors had to raise and stuff in slavery. We didn't get to participate. We didn't get to eat, you know what I'm saying, the steaks, you know what I'm saying, and the fruits, the apples, and the you know what I'm saying, all the fruits and stuff that we put hard labor into. Your enemy got to enjoy that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you tilling the land, you out there sundown to sun up, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the curse, you know what I'm saying, that the Most High said we would go through. It said, which also not leave either corn, wine, or oil, or the increase of our kind, or flocks of our sheep, until have destroyed me. You don't have, you know what I'm saying? Us as a people, we don't have, you know what I'm saying, anything to call on. We have to, you know what I'm saying, go to the Arab, you know what I'm saying, to go get gas. We have to go to the Moab to go get chicken wings, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got to go to the goddamn oppressor. You know what I'm saying? Which is the goddamn devil for everything else, man. We don't have a community, man. When we had a community, you know what I'm saying, we had false prophets, you know what I'm saying, that told us that it was better to put our own away and join another nation, man. That was another goddamn curse, you know what I'm saying? It was integration. That's why we are destroyed. Let's continue. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 52. And he shall besiege me in all thy gates until thy high fence walls come down, where thou hast trusted throughout all the land, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't have any gates, you know what I'm saying? You ever see these gated communities, man? You know what I'm saying? The gated communities, some of these gated communities, sir, that they got for the oppressor, even the police can't even get in there. The police gotta hit the intercom and ask, can they come into the neighborhood, man? You know what I'm talking about? Not us, man. Not blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You know what I'm saying? We have the drug dealers and the killers all in the neighborhood, man. We have, you know what I'm saying, all the police up and down our streets, man. You know what I'm saying? We can't even sit on our porch, man. We're worried about, you know what I'm saying, a stray bullet, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm worried about, you know, being falsely accused of anything. You can't, you can't walk to the corner store. You can't drive to the corner store because you worry about, you know, the police pulling you over for anything. Your eyes are always in your rear view. You know what I'm saying? I said, where then, you know what I'm saying? I trusted throughout all the land, and he shall besiege me in all thy gates throughout all thy land, man, which the Lord thy God had given thee. We're never going to find any peace among our enemies, man. We were here amongst our enemy, man, to serve out this punishment. If you believe that just joining hands with your oppressor and because now you call yourself a Republican or a Democrat and you want to celebrate all the oppressors, you know what I'm saying, holidays and stuff, then you going to further along continue, you know what I'm saying, this punishment, man. So that's what our forefathers decided to do. They decided to join hand in hand with the oppressors, you know what I'm saying, instead of keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. And all that did was further anger the Most High. Now we at the bottom of this nation, man, after serving out 400 years of slavery. The Moabites come over here and they put them in our community, man. The Hamites come over here and they put them in our community to sell us stuff, man. The Ishmael come here and they put Ishmael over us. There's nothing that you're going to be able to do to please, you know, your enemies to where they're going to put you on equal footing ground with them. You got something, sir? Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Our Hispanic brothers, our Haitian brothers.
That was an excellent point, sir.
We received it, you know what I'm saying? All of our brothers' gates, our gates, the Haitian people. Steps. He was oppressed and destroyed as a nation of people.
I'm right. You know what I'm saying? I is a car, man. This is, you know what I'm saying? Me and Officer Mabatas are right here in Texas, man. We know, you know what I'm saying, that this is our brother's land, man. This is our other brother's land, man, and now, you know what I'm saying, our brothers, they scared to go to work now. They scared to come to the construction site. They scared to be out, you know what I'm saying, because, you know, they are not free to even return to their own land that was taken from them. About a goddamn oppressor. You know what I'm saying? They that's excellent what Officer Mabatas are about out. They're besieged on their own land, man. Putting our brothers, sisters in cages, man. You know what I'm saying? Putting up a wall and telling them they can't come back, you know what I'm saying, to their land. Being trespassed on their land, you know what I'm saying? By their enemy. Go ahead, sir.
All the treaties that were broken. You know what I'm saying? With the blood of American Indians.
Go ahead, sir. That's heavy right there. You know what I'm saying? Our Gadite brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? Besieged on their own land. You know? These trespassers, foreigners, you know, they come, you know, and need help, you know what I'm saying, from our brothers help them out. And what they got in return, man. Nothing but the sword, man. Nothing but the bullet. Pushed off their own land. That's what this scripture is talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? These are the curses that have come down on Israel for our disobedience. You know what I'm saying? The Most High put it into effect, man. This is the only way that we was going to be able to come back to the Most High, man. And leave it to us, man. We rather join with our enemies. You know? We wanted to celebrate goddamn St. Patrick's Day. You know what I'm saying? Another goddamn holiday that has absolutely nothing to do with us. We want to celebrate everything, you know what I'm saying, except the high holy days that the Lord commanded us to do. Commanded us to observe. You know what I'm saying? Time getting short. Also, I say he's gonna save his people, man. If you're a Black, Hispanic, or Native American, man, you need to fall in line. You know, because the only choices that you're gonna have is to obey the Most High. You know what I'm saying, or die. We better look around and look at the signs in the earth right now. Me and off some brothers I was talking about those nuclear subs that's headed towards Russia, man. If you don't have time to be trying to commit adultery and stealing and worried about us some damn baby back ribs, you know what I'm saying? You need to put as much time on your side of righteousness, you know what I'm saying, before the Most High decide that you know what I'm saying, he ready to close this kingdom out. Let's continue. Let's get to the next verse. That's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 53. And thou shalt eat the fruit of our own Salaki, and thou shalt eat the fruit of our own body, the flesh of thy sons and of thy daughters, which the Lord give. Let's see. I don't know. I want to lock that up. Let's drop that. Let's get it. You want to break it down, sir? Come on. And thou shalt eat the fruit of our own body, the flesh of our sons.
You know what I'm saying? We don't care about ourselves as a nation of people. Right? Now we don't care about, you know what I'm saying, brotherhood or our nation or our God. We are all about ourselves, being self. When it comes to serving the Lord, you got to be selfless. Right? We don't care about each other as a nation of people. Saying that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you know what I'm saying, we are against each other.
Right.
We tend to want to join these other nations and be a part of them and hate each other. At the same time, we are passing down the things that we are learning from these other nations to our children, man.
Right.
To our sons and to our daughters. You know what I'm saying? We are passing down unaliveness and destruction to our children. Right? When we let them celebrate, you know what I'm saying, these holidays, birthdays, let them go and follow the ways of the world, the ways of this oppressor, these heathen nations. Right? We are eating our babies. We are destroying our children.
Right.
As well as ourselves and our nation. Go ahead.
The flesh of our sons and of our daughters, which the Lord thy had given thee, and if a seed and if a strangeness where thy enemies shall distress thee.
Through oppression, right? I'm saying we are the ones in the sea that destroyed, right? Throughout the sea, right? We are the ones oppressed. You know what I'm saying? And under the hand of our oppressor. I'm saying it's time for us to get the hell from above them. And the Lord count them as our enemy. Not a friend, not a brother. The Lord count them as our enemy. It's time for us to separate from them and turn to the Most High God of Israel. Serve him.
Well, I want to come, you know what I'm saying? The water, sir. You know what I'm saying? That's it, how you broke that down. You know what I'm saying? We are, you know what I'm saying? We are the people that's in distress. You know what I'm saying? That's why, you know what I'm saying? That through your oppression, you know what I'm saying? Your goddamn oppressor, your enemy tell you, you know what I'm saying? Because you poor, you know what I'm saying? You don't need to have no baby. You go down to that abortion clinic. You know what I'm saying? And kill your baby. Select you and unalive your baby. That is the stress of this oppression right here, man. That is the siege that the oppressor has put upon you, man. After you have that child, you know what I'm saying? You decide not to unalive the child. You know what I'm saying? You don't make enough money, you know what I'm saying, to stay in the house. Your rib, your wife, she has to get on assistance. You know what I'm saying? The oppressor tells you that you cannot be a family, man. The oppressor tells you that y'all are not allowed to be in the same household if he has to give you any kind of assistance, man. That is the siege, man. He takes the father out the house, the backbone, the structure. You know what I'm saying? The discipline, the strength of the family. He takes that out of the household, man. And he leaves that sister, you know what I'm saying, which is supposed to be a helpmate. She's not supposed to have all this stress upon herself, man, to herself. He leaves that sister to fend for this family by herself. You know what I'm saying? You didn't took her strip from her, man, which is that goddamn man, which is that brother, man. You know what I'm saying? Which is her head. You took that man out of the household. So what other choice does she have, man? You know what I'm saying? Now the oppressor, he tells you, you know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I'm saying? Now you need to be at war with that man. What I mean by going to war with that man, you know what I'm saying? Put him on child support. Put that brother on child support, man. When all the oppressor had to do was let y'all be a family, man. Let y'all come together and figure out how to take care of these kids, man. How to keep this roof together, man. No, you know what I'm saying? The oppressor, you know what I'm saying? He set siege to that family, man. He set siege to the nation, you know what I'm saying? By bringing, you know what I'm saying, that woman, you know what I'm saying, putting that woman in a predicament where she doesn't have a man to make any choices, righteous choices for her, man. So the damn oppressor, he becomes the head of the household, man. He didn't took this man, you know what I'm saying, this man's woman, man, and set this woman against him, man. That's how evil this oppressor is, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why we have to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments, man. And we have to realize, you know what I'm saying, that sex is marriage, man. And when you come over here in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge and you understand, you know what I'm saying, how the Most High tells you how to live, man, you won't be worried about how the oppressor lives, man. You wouldn't be worried about a goddamn marriage certificate, man. You know what I'm saying? And you'll have a community, you know what I'm saying? A community of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that obey the Most High, man. And one thing about having the Most High on your side, man, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing that the oppressor could do, you know what I'm saying, to come against you. You know what I'm saying? When you're obedient, man. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 55. So that he will not give to any of them of the flesh of his children, whom he shall eat, because he have nothing left. Him in the siege and in the strangeness, wherein thy enemies shall distress thee in all thy gates. You want to break that down, sir? So that, you know what I'm saying? This is this is right here, you know what I'm saying? This is our children, man. You know what I'm saying? Our own children, you know what I'm saying, become, you know what I'm saying, now because of the way the neighborhoods are, you know what I'm saying? Because that the children now see that you have variance, you know what I'm saying? The mother and the father, you know what I'm saying? Now these the same children, you know what I'm saying? Because they didn't have a structure. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't have a two-parent household, you know what I'm saying, where this young boy could become a man, or where this young girl can become a young lady, man. You know what I'm saying? Now you have a sister, you have a woman on her own, you know what I'm saying, trying her best, you know what I'm saying, to make a man out of this young man. When that should be her husband's job. You know what I'm saying? You have a young girl in the house, you know what I'm saying, seeing, you know what I'm saying, her mother struggle and seeing her mother, you know what I'm saying, trying, you know what I'm saying, to take the role of a man. So now you have chaos and confusion within that home, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I'm saying, these children, you know what I'm saying, they grow up, you know what I'm saying. Now the son, he feels like that he has to become, you know what I'm saying, the provider of the home because the father was kicked out, and now he you know what I'm saying, he has to pay child support, you know what I'm saying. So now he becomes resentful for putting money into a home that he's no longer a part of. So now you have a son that feels like that his responsibility is to become, you know what I'm saying, his father, which is to take over the household. So now you have somebody, you know what I'm saying, that's probably 16, 17, now trying to become a provider. What is his only way to become a provider? You know what I'm saying? At 16, 17, man. Trying to put food on the table. You know what I'm saying? Like his father should be doing. Trying to keep the lights on and the heat on like his father should do it. You know what I'm saying? He becomes a witch to his people. He decides that he you know what I'm saying, that he has to, you know what I'm saying, do what he has to do, which is hurt his community. You know what I'm saying? And then this is you become a whole siege to your own community, man. Then you start destroying your community, man. This is another curse, man. You know what I'm saying? The family structure taken out of the house. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I'm saying? Now it's just we become more prey to our enemies, man. It said, where within thy enemies shall distress thee in all thy day in our gates. Once the community is destroyed, now, you know what I'm saying, the oppressor, he's like a vulture. You know what I'm saying? If you know anything about a vulture or a condor and stuff, they fly around on top looking for anything that look like it's about to die. And that's what all the other nations have done to us, man. They see a dying community. Oh, I'm finna move in there. And now I'm finna sell them to my Chinese. Say, now I'm finna set up my chicken wing and fried rice spot. They don't have any restaurants in their neighborhood, you know. So I'm gonna take advantage of that. Arabs move into your neighborhood and say, hey, they don't have no gas stations in here. You know what I'm saying? All they gas stations, you know what I'm saying? They decided that they wanted to go to the Exxon instead of to the mom and pop gas station, you know. So I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna put a big old racetrack gas station over here, or a Shell gas station, or Exxon, and I'm gonna serve them gas. You know what I'm saying? We became, you know what I'm saying, you know, our enemies. You know what I'm saying? See the distress within our community, man, and in our nation. You know what I'm saying? And they see that we have no gates. We have no protection for us, man. We have no leaders, man. Our leaders are easily brought, man. Our leaders are easily paid off. Let's drop that. Let's get verse 56. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 56. The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not venture to set thy soul of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eyes shall be evil towards her husband for her bosom, man. That's what we were just talking about a minute ago, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know what I'm saying, the media like to portray and all of the pictures of the black woman and the Hispanic woman and the Native American woman, you know what I'm saying, is a evil woman, man. You know what I'm saying? This is you know what I'm saying, that this is what the oppressor, you know what I'm saying, has put out a depiction, but this is what the oppressor, you know what I'm saying, has drove our women to, man. You done took her man away from her, man. You know what I'm saying? We can't even be with the woman anymore, man. Because the woman, you know what I'm saying, the woman is always going to choose security, you know what I'm saying, over anything else with her children. So the woman, you know what I'm saying, decided better to feed her children than have this man. You know what I'm saying? She had to make a choice, man. And now this, you know what I'm saying, now the man, you know what I'm saying, he becomes resentful for not being able to have access to his kids and to his woman. You know what I'm saying? You know? That's like going to the gas station every other day and stuff and paying for gas, and you won't never get to put the gas in your car, man. That's like paying for a house, you know what I'm saying? Paying rent for a place that you don't get to stay at. You know what I'm saying? This is an evil thing, you know what I'm saying? Because he can't even enjoy his wife. He can't even enjoy his kids. You know what I'm saying? Because the oppressors say that you can't be together. Now, you know what I'm saying? This is a circumstance of us, you know what I'm saying? The oppressor telling you to pick yourself up by your bootstraps, man. After he done destroyed all your cities, you know what I'm saying? After you done joined hand in hand with him, man. You know what I'm saying? Because of some nigga's dream, man. It said the tender and delicate woman among you, man. That's what an Israelite woman is, man. A tender and delicate woman, man. That's what she is supposed to be, man. That's what your woman's supposed to be. Your helpmate, man. Your rest. You know what I'm saying? This is what your wife should feel like to you, man. You know what I'm saying? And they say, which would not venture to set her soul of her foot upon the ground for delicateness, man, and tenderness. You know what I'm saying? This is all, you know what I'm saying? We got to remember, man, that the nation Israel is prince of the power, man. And you sisters are princesses of the power, man. This would be the gift, you know what I'm saying, if we would have followed the laws, statutes, and commandments, man. Our women, you know what I'm saying, they don't even want their feet to touch, you know what I'm saying, no concrete or no rocks or dirt or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying. Our women, you know what I'm saying, just, you know, just have that, you know what I'm saying, looking good and having them feet, you know what I'm saying, so soft and stuff for not even having to do anything, you know what I'm saying, for when it comes to any kind of servitude, anything like that, man. That's what the nation of Israel is, man. We are supposed to be above all nations, man, with all other nations above, below us, serving us, man. It said to eventually to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eye shall be evil towards the husband of her bosom, man. This is, you know what I'm saying? This is our captivity, man. This is the curse, man, of our woman, man. Our woman becoming, you know what I'm saying? They had a brother, what's the name, rapper named Scarface, said, you know what I'm saying? The same lady that you laying with gonna be your worst enemy, man. And that, you know what I'm saying? I used to wonder what he was saying as a kid, you know what I'm saying? But this is, you know what I'm saying? This is something that happened to many brothers, man. This is something that you know what I'm saying, many sisters, you know what I'm saying, have gone through. The same, you know what I'm saying, brother, you know what I'm saying, that you lay with, that you know what I'm saying, produce kids with. This brother right here now, because of the circumstances, you and that brother both poor, man. You know, you had to make a choice whether you needed the assistance, because the oppressor already don't want to hire your husband, you know, but you so happen to have a kid. Now the brother, you know, he's become a liability to the household, because now she has to apply for these government assistance, and the government say, well, you know, I'll put you in the house and your kid, but that man can't stay. And not only with that, the government, you know what I'm saying, the oppressor says that okay, I'm gonna help you, but in order for me to help you, you have to put that brother on child support, man. So now she had to make a choice, you know what I'm saying? Now she had to go up against the same brother that she loved at one time, man. But now because of money, you know, and circumstances and court procedures and all of that, now they've become enemies, man. Now that sister, now her eyes shall be evil towards the husband of her bosom, and toward her son, man, and towards her daughter. You know, some instance, you know, the son and the daughter not even gonna see this earth, man, because of her poverty, you know, because of her circumstance, because they told her to go out and have you a career. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about having no kids right now. When you pregnant, okay, well go over there to Planned Parenthood, man, and unalive the kid, unalive the daughter, man. And you know what I'm saying? These are the curses, you know, that have, you know what I'm saying, been put in the earth against us, man. And you might not personally have been through it and stuff, but you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you have friends or family members that have been through this. Or maybe even you. You're a Black, Hispanic, or Native American, man. This is our curses, man. This is our punishment for being disobedient. You know what I'm talking about? But we can change it, man. We can change this for our children's children, man. We can change this for us, man. When we come back and reiterate back in the earth, man. You can start with yourself, man, and become an example to your whole household. It don't matter if you're a man or a woman. You're a woman, man, and you decide to come back to these laws, statutes, come into this school right here, man. You become a beacon of light to your husband, man. You become a virtuous woman to that man. Either he's going to be overwhelmed by how righteous you are, or he's going to be repulsed and leave, man, because of the demons on him. You know what I'm saying? Either way, you know what I'm saying? You are making yourself approved, you know what I'm saying, for the Most High, man. You know, you are showing yourself approved. And when you show yourself approved, man, you become, you know what I'm saying, an example to the rest of the nation, man. But they always got to start with you. You know what I'm saying? Start getting into these classes, man. You know what I'm saying? Start taking your notes. Start get your Israelite starter kit, man. Get your Bible, your Apocrypha, and your Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. Call the school nearest you, man. Start attending classes, man. Start doing your 90 days. Stop eating unlawful, man. Stop having unlawful sex, man. Stop celebrating the goddamn oppressors' holidays, man. How about you celebrate the Most High's high holy day? Then we can have these curses lifted up off of us. You know what I'm saying? And be worthy, you know what I'm saying, of the Most High God coming back to redeem us, man. You know what I'm saying? And save us, you know what I'm saying, and give us salvation from our enemies, man. That way we can establish our kingdom. With that, gonna get into the I.S.U.P.K security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K. Start out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Root for new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. Better be saluted only. They're here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother and sister has interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After a 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Ties, which is a commandment. Which is a commandment. You can find this in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 through 10. Means 10 in Hebrew, Ma'asirah. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free offering, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatever amount you should like. Holy convocations is, bear with me for a second. The Holy convocations is the memorial blowing of trumpets. It's the first day of the 7th month, Sunday, the 21st, September 2025. You can find this in the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 24 through 25. If anyone would like to become a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. This concludes the I.S.U.P.K security announcement. I'll turn the class over to Priest and Officer of 500, Balthazar YAHANNA SHALAM.
Stand, turn, face to the east. Say the Lord's Prayer. The Hebrew, Abanaw.
Abanaw. Kabashamai. Padah. Ayah. Ka. Yahweh. Tabaka, Zaka, Haya, Asha, Arataza, Awa, Haya, Ashamai, Kanyana, Ka, Ya, Lawa, Asanak, Kabanap, Kasalakna, Kabanap, Nayo, Masai Wall, Above, Ashaya, Aya, Ra, Aya, Ka, Lava, Ala, Hata Para, Alani, Aman, our Father, which art in heaven, be thy name, Yahweh, kingdom come, and will be done, on earth, as it is in heaven. Give us day, our daily bread, forgive us our debts, and we forgive our debtors. Lead us not to temptation, deliver from evil. God's the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
In the building, we get 1 third students to teach in the building. I.S.U.P.K, I.S.U.P.K,
How about some Shabrakatha?
That's the time, Saul. In the building, get 1 third students to assist in the building. I.S.U.P.K, I.S.U.P.K,
How smart that about Shimmy Abashai?
That's the time. It's this.
Looking for the light. Me and my niggas prepared for the dog. Yeah. So we gon' get it on for the last days, nigga. Already know what it is. 140 for the rubber.
They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. It's a problem, tell them pop off. I die for I let my colors fly, boy. For a nigga take me, they'll drop dead. AR, clean them up like a mop head. Say he cool, he bad, he really so tough. They like, damn, look what he did to Billy go rough. Little bitch, think she Kiki Palmer, silly hoe. She know I'm that bull, but I ain't from Philly though. From the city where they say about that ribbon like Perry Poops. Know them niggas plotting, gotta deal with me. Can't catch me slipping, got to steal with me. Just left Alabama, bought a chopper from some hillbilly move. He made my feel the blade. Leave them all bruised, come through like a blade. Rebel off the leash like a dog out the cage. Call me Johnny Blaze, I'm Run West May. Watch your step get stretched like a limousine. So my brother bring that blade back wet, that's by any means. Little nigga, this that call, need to talk. Niggas know I got blood in my cup, I just sip it like it's grenadine. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. On your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the build, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. Tell them niggas good night, here come the bench. Look, told them niggas get right or get left. U.P.K, bad man, I pen to your flesh. Hellboy, rip the soul out of dead man shit. Got the rate, the power, I been the showstopper. Yeah, they might hate, but I know they gon' watch. Zone on lock, and you know the flow prop. Iced out, got the drip out of David Jones lock. Know I got the pain, they say that you the man. No shit, Sherlock, I'm the one you heard about. Burn down the building, let them all watch. Throw that one west up, then I swerve out. Sick with this shit, I do not need a detox. He don't watch a step, blow him out them Reeboks. We taking over, I'm sending the word out. Can't see me, little nigga, I put you in a bird box. Look, it's One West practical, gladiator, maximal. Creep on them slow, but that Glock 5 rapid. All I want is more power, more straps to blow. Ain't got excuse for no car, he gon' have to go. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. On your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out.